Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group, coming to you guys today with another motivational motherfucking Monday. And I am currently live inside of the Marketing Savage Facebook group. If some of you peeps who are listening on iTunes or on Stitcher or on Spotify, please make sure you join our free Marketing Savage group. There is no charge to that. We do charge for the Marketing Savage Inner Circle, but our Marketing Savage Facebook group, there is no charge for that. And you get to see all kinds of badass interviews, just all kinds of great people in there. And happy to be live right now inside of the Marketing Savage Facebook group. And just a heads up, we are going to have an interview tomorrow. I think it's at like 2:30 with Jessica Dennehy, which is going to be great. She actually just became #1 best-selling author today. We just posted something about it inside the group a little while ago with her book, Pivot and Slay. Pivot and slay that shit, man. When it doesn't work, pivot and slay that shit. I love it. Jessica's freaking awesome. She's an attorney from New York. Owns also like a badass like men's hairstyling place, hair cutting place, whatever you want to call it. So that being said, on today's Motivational Monday, I want to hype you guys up a little bit. I want to drop you guys a little something that's going to be very tangible, very tactical. This is almost like a blend between a Motivational Monday and a Tactical Tuesday. And what I'm going to do is very interesting. So at the $1 Million Mastermind that I was at over this weekend, I was a speaker on a panel. And I ended up answering a guy's question that was in the audience. I didn't really know at the time that it was going to make an impact on like a lot of people's life. So I answered this guy's question. I dropped it. I broke down what I call the keys to the kingdom and laid it in front of the audience. And the audience like erupted. It was a moment in time. And people just kept coming up to me after the event saying, dude, you know what you said, man, I'm going to do that. And whether they all do it or not, that's on them. But I gave them the keys of the kingdom. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you the keys of the kingdom as well. So a lot of people were asking me that weren't in the room. I actually got people that are quoting me on a specific part of this. And actually people started quoting me and then somebody transcribed it. So I want to read you the exact transcription of what I said at the $1 Million Mastermind, because I want you guys to be, if I had that many people walk up to me, I mean, like literally probably 30 people after I spoke said that impacted them in a certain way. I believe that it's my moral obligation to drop it on this podcast. It may be because it came out natural and it had all that energy inside, you know, when I was up on stage. It may not come out as that natural or have that much energy because I'm going to try to read this shit off my phone. But you guys will get the point. You guys will know what to do with it. And I'm here to tell y'all, if you guys follow this formula, I mean, it is the exact formula to success, to your desires, to your achievement. We recently had a coaching call inside of the Inner Circle where I kind of doubled down on that, but I don't have time for that today to talk about how you double down, how you get that motivation to stay focused and things like that. I'm just going to give you guys the answer, the solution, okay, the tactical way to go about this. So the guy's question was something like this, like, he had a question where he was in real estate, but he had some other business in mind. Like, how did anyone know, like, how can he work in, you know, real estate, but yet also work on this other business that's like his dream, his desire, where he wants to go? And I gave him this. I said, here's what you do. The simplest way to do it is go write down everything that you're grateful for on a list. Get in the state of gratitude, because fear cannot exist where gratitude lives, right? So at the point, he wasn't doing it because he was fearful. And I'm going to riff on this a little bit while I'm reading it. So that part wasn't in there. So fear cannot exist where gratitude lives. That's why it's so important to be grateful for the things you have, because fear cannot live. It cannot harvest in your mind or your heart. It cannot be there where gratitude is. On the next list, write down every single accomplishment that you've ever did in your whole fucking life. I don't care if it was 10th place on a fishing list. I don't care if you guys remember Meet the Fuckers. If you got like your parents got the Wall of Gaylord where they hang up your jock strap from wrestling and because you got a 10th place prize, like whatever the fuck that is. Like, I don't care. Your first place, your second place, you write down everything you've ever accomplished, business, just write it down, because what that does is that establish in your mind, like you did it before, you can do it again. So now what you're doing is you're stepping into gratitude, number one, which literally erases fear. Fear cannot live where gratitude lives. The second thing that you're doing here is that you're building confidence. You're giving yourself confidence to move forward, because if you don't have the fear, then you have the confidence, now you can move forward, right? And this is going to be one of the simplest strategies to achieve, right? So right at the top of the list, what problem do you need to fix? What is this problem? What is this thing? What is it that you're moving towards, right? What is that vision that's inside of your heart, inside of your mind? You need to paint that fucking picture, okay? You need to paint that picture. And on one side of the list, you need to write down everything you can do to achieve this dream. So, whatever it is, you need to write down tangible things that you can do on a daily basis, little bite sized chunks, things that you can do to achieve this dream. On the other side, you need to write down all of the things that are completely 100% out of your control, and you need to give that shit up to God. You need to give that shit to God. You need to let it go. Harboring and just maintaining focus on shit that's out of your control stops so many people. And I'm talking about all the shit that's out of your control. Like, what are they going to think? That shit's out of your control, y'all. What are they going to think? What are they going to say? Fuck them. This is about you. All right, you give that shit up to God. And then all you can do is check off the boxes that you can control, the little things that you can do to achieve your dreams, okay? All you can do is go down that list and check off them boxes. That is the formula. That takes the dream that you've created and it turns it into an actionable plan. Because I believe that what most people struggle with is just nailing down, like, what is it that I do next? What is it that I do next? But have you taken the time to define the dream, to see what that looks like and put it down into an actionable plan? Okay, you need money. Well, then how in the fuck are you going to go get it? Okay, you can go to the bank. You can go to somebody. Da, 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 da. I don't care what it is. There's a steps. There's steps to that actionable plan, and you need to lay all of that out, and you need to start checking off them boxes. And that's what you need. That's all you need right there. You need to get obsessed. You need to get fucking savage with it, guys. You need to get savage with it. You need to fall into it. So what did I say? Create a purpose. Create a purpose. Get in gratitude, because fear can't live there, because fear is going to be the fucking thing that tries to stop you. That's going to be the devil whispering in your ear, telling you that you're going to lose everything, that people are going to hate you, this fucking fear, right? And then write down all the shit that you've ever accomplished, because now you're literally going to have the confidence to move forward. You've done it before, you can do it again. And then write down what it is that you want and put a tangible list together of shit, the actionable steps that you can actually do to get it, and then get to work on that fucking list. That's it, okay? I went really deep on this earlier today inside of the Marketing Savage Inner Circle group where we did our coaching call today, where I really went deep into the mindset that it takes to build the desire that creates the energy that pours the action outside of you. Okay, from inside of you to tangible thing, to working, to that action list, right? Because willing it is not enough, guys. One thing I learned over this weekend: willing it is not enough. You've got to tie a purpose to what it is that you do. And if that purpose is strong enough, when you think about it and you contemplate it, it will draw the desire inside of you, and that energy and that power will pour out of you into whatever it is that you're doing. So that is the secret to accomplishment and success. Now that you guys have heard that, you have no fucking excuse. Get out there and fucking get it. All right, everybody, I appreciate you. And as usual, I'm going to see you on that next one. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Make sure you guys drop me a review on the Marketing Revolution podcast. If that helped you, if this changed your life. If you loved what I dropped here today, leave me a review. See you on the next one.